Oh, hello, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your number one Fat Asian coming to you again with another one of these intriguing FIFA 17 experiments. You guys seem to really enjoy the last FIFA 17 experiment where I took Europe's best and then I took South America's best and we pit them against each other in the same league. So today's experiment is going to be similar. Today though, I am taking Real Madrid and Barcelona, combining them. I know, sacrilegious. Would this ultra team be enough to defeat everything else? They go in Barcelona, Real Madrid versus the world. We're putting them both in the Prem. They go in head to head, and we're gonna see which team reigns supreme. And if that premise goes ahead and makes a little tingle in your dingle, go ahead and take your hard erect nibble, smush it into that like button right now, and subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. But I went ahead and got this idea because when I was making the world squad, I realized that, man, half of these names came from these two teams. Now, I've gone ahead and I put the best of Barcelona over on Real Madrid's team. Don't get triggered, don't get triggered. The reason why is because Real Madrid, you know, they won the league. They are going to be in Champions League, so that is why I'm using them. And the formation, as you can see, that I have gone for is a 4-2-4, just so that I can fit in all the massive attacking talents. Alright everybody, I need y'all to go ahead and collectively, let's all do it together, pull down our pants and get ready to fab to this monstrous front four, arguably the greatest front four ever assembled. You got Neymar out on the left wing at the left striker position, you have Cristiano Ronaldo. At the other striker position, you got the teeth himself, Luis Suarez, and then out on the right, you have Lionel Messi. It is no longer MSN, it is now MSN. In the midfield, you have Luka Modric, and then alongside him is the legend Andres Iniesta. At the left back position, you have Marcelo, and then at the center backs, you have Sergio Ramos, and then paired up, you know, the Spanish connection here with Gerard Piqué, and then Carvajal out on the right back position. In between the sticks, you have Keylor Navas, who is not from South America, he is from Central America. I'm sorry. And if that wasn't absurd enough, you go ahead and you take a look at the bench. They are littered with, you know, high 80s and 90s. James Rodriguez, 87. Bale is going to be on the bench. That is how good this team is. You have Toni Kroos, who you could slot in for Iniesta, but I wanted, you know, kind of a even mix between the two teams. You got Rakitic, who's at 87, and you got Benzema, Jordi Alba, and Pepe at 88. And even if you go down to, like, their scrubs are like 83, 84. Like, look at this. This is just... By the way, shoutouts to Barfy Boy. He was kind of the first one to do these combine two teams together experiments, so big shoutouts to him. One of the best up-and-coming FIFA content creators out there. I cannot recommend him enough. I'm going to leave a link to his channel down below. Barfy, hit me up on Twitter. But you might be asking yourself right now, this team is just pure pornography. What possibly could go up against Misner? Well, my friends, one of the other reasons that I went ahead and chose Real Madrid is because the other team that I chose is going to be the team that they will be facing up in the Champions League final, and that is, of course, Italy's Juventus, the old lady. And on this Juve team is the best of the rest that the world has to offer in footballing, and it's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. They're going to play a 4-3-3 false 9, as you can see right here on the left side. Now, you know, 89 rated Eden Hazard in the middle. Arguably, you know, probably, yeah, easily the second best striker in the world in Robert Lewandowski. On the right side, you have Hotline Bling himself, Antoine Griezmann. In the midfield, you could argue Pogba should be in here, but in FIFA, he is a god, so we're going to keep him right there. Then you got Ozil, and then you have Arturo Vidal, who, I mean, both these guys used to play for Juventus, which is kind of scary if you think about it. Then this is kind of like the bigger advantage, or the one big advantage that Juventus has, is they have a fine keeper. And, you know, they have Neuer, they also have De Gea, and they have Courtois. It's ridiculous. And then, as you can see, you got Boateng, Thiago Silva, you have Alaba out on the left back position, and then you have Philipp Lahm at the right back position. I think that the depth on this team is actually better than Barcelona and Real Madrid. You know, they had the rest of the world to pull from. So you have Kevin De Bruyne, Ibrahimovic, Robin, Higuain. All these guys can't even make it in. Buffon is in here. I don't know, Dani Alves at the right back, Sanchez, and the list goes on and on, like Royce, Coutinho, Dybala, De Gea. Like, when I was trying to fit everyone in on this team, Aubameyang barely made it. That is how stacked the world team is from top to bottom. So once again, I have no freaking idea how this is going to turn out. But I'm excited to see. Now guys, as you can see, we are at the start of career mode in July of 2016. I'm going to be simming as Manchester United. I'm complete neutral on this. And as you can see in the league table, Juventus and Real Madrid are now in the Premier League. And if Barcelona and Real Madrid win, that basically means that the world's majority of football talent lies within those two giants. So let's go ahead and sim it to the midway point. Now, if you haven't checked out the last experiment, I highly recommend you do. It's a very intriguing one. But depth didn't really help Europe all that much. It was the starting lineup, and it was MSN that went ahead and pulled South America through. And it was their keeper, Rulli, an 83 rated keeper, that was the hero for South America. So if all those factors from the last experiment, I'm going to make a prediction right here, and I'm going to say Barcelona, Real Madrid. I think they're going to be the ones to win it all, but I want you guys to let me know, who do you think would actually win, in real life? And vote up here in the thingies. Do you think the might of MSNR is enough to go ahead and vanquish the rest of the world's best talents? Or do you think the depth of the world's talent is going to outlast Real Madrid and Barcelona? We will see, because the CPU makes some really dumbass decisions sometimes, so it could go either way here. But let's go ahead. 04, Time Wizard, hit me up.
Go, Time Wizard!
Alright, we are in January of 2017. Let's go ahead and check it over at how the players are doing at this moment. I'm a 79 rated, but if we go over to the player stats, alright, I did not expect Mohamed Diouf of Stoke City to be on top with 16 goals at the halfway point, but then right underneath it, Coutinho, Robin, and then Bale's right underneath that, and then Suarez isn't too far down too. So Juventus, I say, would probably have the early lead here. And you go, Stoke, what are you doing? This isn't about you, Stoke. Arnautovic is on top, and then right underneath it is Ronaldo, and then Coutinho having a fantastic season, also with 5. If we scroll down here, Real Madrid, Benzema and Suarez doing a bit of work down there. And then Stoke City, once again, makes it on. Mohamed Diouf, get out of here. Then we go to clean sheets. Finally, Stoke is not on top, and it is Gigi Buffon. Not Neuer, not De Gea, not Courtois. It is Gigi Buffon who goes ahead and puts them on top with 11 clean sheets. And once, I don't know what it is about the CPU and using like secondary keepers, Real Madrid have refused to use Keylor Navas or Ter Stegen. They've gone with Silicon, and he's got 6 clean sheets. I cannot explain. But with those stats, I would have to say it's probably Juventus and Stoke who are on top. We'll go ahead, take a look at the top, and it is Juventus who's clearly on top, and it's not even close. 51 points. The next closest is Chelsea with 38, and Real Madrid are in 5th place with 32. They're not even 1 and 2, and Stoke City is tied with them on points. The fuck is going on? These experiments make no sense sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, honestly, I was like, it's catchable. I think it's done. I've never seen it this lopsided at the halfway point. Look at this. It's filthy. 16 wins, 3 draws, 0 losses. 35 goals for. They've only allowed it 9. Just think about that. They played 19 games. They've let in 9 goals total. That defense is stingy. Like, Asian stingy. I mean, let's go ahead. Let's send it to the end of the season. I think it was a foregone conclusion. But hey, I've been wrong plenty of time before. So let's go ahead. Bring it up. Time Wizard!
Go, Time Wizard!
Alright, we are in June of 2017. Let's go ahead. Have a crack at it. Let's look at the player stats. And the top... Once again, Chelsea and Willian. This isn't about you. Willian gets 20 goals for Chelsea, but very telling. Second up on the list is old man Arjen Robben. Diouf finished out with 17. Coutinho had 17 as well. We go down. Suarez had 15, respectable. Juventus Dybala finished with 13. Real Madrid Ronaldo had 12. That's a lot of Juve and Real. Let's go ahead. Go to assist. Coutinho finished on top, and then Pedro. Chelsea did very well apparently in this season. Coutinho goes ahead and gets 9. If we go ahead and scroll down, Ronaldo and Bale got 7 apiece. Keep on going down. Suarez had 6, and then we go to clean sheets. I think this is pretty much a lock. Juventus close it out with the legend Gigi Buffon in at 17 clean sheets, and then you see Real Madrid Silicon down in 9th place with 8. As I said, I thought it was a pretty much foregone conclusion. It should. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Juventus have almost scored. Jesus Christ. 97 points at the top of the league. Real Madrid don't even... Are you... What? Real Madrid and Barcelona combined would not even make the top 4 in the Premier League. I mean, to be fair, Juventus wasn't here. They probably would make top 4. But still, that is mind-blowing. Juventus lost 1 game the whole entire year. They scored 86 goals. Ridiculous. And this is the most staggering thing. Real Madrid had Neymar, Messi, Suarez, Bale, and freaking Cristiano Ronaldo, and they only scored 51 goals. They scored less goals than Stoke City. What the fuck happened at Real Madrid? I have to go ahead. I have to look at their team sheet because this makes. All right, I see one of the problems already. They only played Lionel Messi in 16 games total. It's good coaching. Oh, even better. Only played Neymar in 11. They gave James Rodriguez 2 games the whole entire season. Isco didn't play the whole entire season. just sat on the bench. The Croatians Rakitic and Modric combined for 11 appearances the whole entire. Andres Iniesta didn't play a game. Okay, so the only thing that I can surmise from this is the formation that I chose. If I went back and I put them in a 4-3-3, they might have less attacking firepower, but they might have been more balanced. Like, how do you not play Neymar and Messi more? That's not on me. Now, to be fair, if we go over to Juventus, you can see some crazy shit happen as well. Nora had 1 game the whole entire season. Zlatan only got 7 games. Higuain got 0 games. Aubameyang and Griezmann got 0 games. So yeah, crazy results, but I think we can all agree at the end of the day that this experiment has proven that FIFA is indeed retarded. If you haven't checked out my latest video, I do Smash or Pass with my girlfriend Tots Edition. If she smashes, we get to keep. If she passes, we have to discard a fucking Team of the Season player. So yeah, that was painful, but go ahead and watch it right here. If you want to check out my last FIFA experiment where we had Europe's best versus South America's best, go ahead and click down here and ding. My name is B Mods. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Stay yourself, stay humble, and be well.